Greetings, folks. Welcome to this segment of comic book series showcasing and speculation. And today I will be talking about We Live. Now, of all the series that I've picked up last year and this year, this was probably my other most favorite that wasn't Department of Truth and Stillwater. Um, this was this is a 5-issue miniseries for now, done by the Miranda brothers, and yeah, like I it's a post-apocalyptic story that takes place in way in the future, where things are just messed up for humanity and Earth, and um, the world is facing humanity is facing extinction, and there's hope given. Um, there are like 5,000 children to be chosen, where there's random pods that have a bracelet that came from an alien of alien origin that says to meet up at a certain place, these towers within this time with these bracelets, and they will be saved or something to that effect. And while everybody else, is doomed to be extinct or killed or whatever. Kind of like that one. It's almost kind of like that one movie, Knowing, by with Nicolas Cage, meets The Walking Dead, and that one other movie show that was chaotic, where the aliens came in and crashed on Earth. I forgot what it was called, but it was a pretty fun little mini series too that that they showed in the Sci-Fi Station, where it's post-apocalyptic aliens and humanity kind of thing going on. Yeah, it's a lot like that, but from the story of a brother and sister, the kid brother and slightly older sister, who's supposed to take her brother to the station because their parents are just not able to do so, didn't survive. So she promised to take to her mom, that she was going to take her brother to the station to get rescued and all that. So, and that's basically where the story begins. And there's a bunch of other characters along the way that, man, it was like, after reading this, it was a huge emotional roller coaster. Like a quicker paced version of, I guess, what would happen in a Walking Dead kind of situation, except it's very gut wrenching and heart wrenching too, because a lot of children are involved, and these kids are just trying to make it to that spot to be rescued, but there's all sorts of things that are in the way. The world is a hostile place, and it's if it's not the environment, it's people. If it's not the people, it's alien life forms or mutations or something out there, to infected zombie people. It's just a really harsh environment and world they live in. And so, yeah, again, I don't want to mess it up for y'all. Y'all just have to read it. The ending has this really crazy twist that I was just like, okay, wow, this would make such a great Netflix thing, I think. But of course, the budget would be like super high because of just the kind of special effects it would take to to make a movie like this. This is the kind of thing that I wish motherfuckers like J.J. Abrams would be working on, instead of like properties like Star Wars and stuff. Except I hope they don't try to do nothing crazy and woke. They just stick with the story and go with it. Either way, yeah. So on to showcasing. This is issue 1, first print, regular cover A. Yeah, this the speculation on this book is because based on the art and based on the gosh dang story and premise, this thing is just really, really good. Like, if you guys are fans of the post-apocalyptic genre, this is just one of those things that you should have. Like, for the people who like Why the Last Man, the people who like The Walking Dead, who like sci-fi in general, this is a really good series. This is worth it. Again, and people who like emotional twists, like people, I'm not going to ruin it. You just got to read it. It's just crazy. You got a lot of twists and things that you go, whoa, did not see that coming, kind of stuff going on. Yeah. And there's issue 1, regular cover. I believe this is the second prints, which is basically just a different color version of issue 1. Yeah, it's standing on, and you know how I feel about second and third prints. They may be lower print run than the original first print. So when it starts to pick up, these things might be more collectible. When the speculation in the series actually becomes a thing. But dang, yeah, this series definitely good. The art, the story, really good stuff. These guys, yeah, underrated. If any, for if you guys go out there and you find these in your shelves at the LCS, pick it up. It's really that good, worth it. This is the retail incentive cover. I believe this is the 1 in 15 or 1 in 25. I forget what ratio this is, but this is the ratio cover, retail incentive cover. Cover art by Dustin Nguyen. All we are is Dustin Nguyen. Yeah, Dustin Nguyen cover. Same guy who does Ascension. I believe this is the variant cover done by the guy who does Middle West. I forgot who the name, it escapes me. I'm definitely going to post it later on in the video somehow. But yeah, this was a store incentive cover, a retailer. This is a store exclusive, not a ratio cover. There's like only 500 of these. That's the trade paper, the trade dress. This is the Virgin variant. Yeah, the art in is this pretty good. Issue 2, standard cover, regular cover, first print. Yeah, as you read the story, you'll understand why the cover is what it is. Yeah, pretty good stuff. This is the ratio cover. I believe it's 1 in 15, issue 2. I believe the cover is by the artist himself or themselves. Issue 3. Now the cover for this was kind of off. Like, I didn't know how to feel about it because it didn't feel like it was congruent with the others in any way. So I was wondering if there was another cover when I first saw this and this was like a variant or something. But when you read the inside, you kind of understand where this character is and it kind of makes sense. But still, the cover looks a little too serious versus the more I guess, well, the style is, the contrast is just so different. You know what I mean? Even with the regular incentive or regular cover, actually done by the same guy apparently, but I guess the colors they chose were just kind of different. Yeah, the same artist. Yeah. Issue 4. I don't think they had any other kind of covers for this, but yeah, this was a really, oh man, this was a really sad issue. To be honest, there are a lot of tearful kind of what the oh man moments, man, when you read this. But yeah, this got me going, man. That's oh yikes. Like yeah, really, I haven't been this moved in a minute from a comic book after having read it. As far as like just going, wow, this is ooh, heart skip beats. All right, and issue 5, the last issue of the series. It was yeah, I was like, wow, holy smokes. This ending, I had to I read it like 3 times because I was just like, wow, holy moly. Cool. Not in the same vein, holy moly, as say Department of Truth, but still, this was yeah, this was a good one. I highly recommend it. This series, it looks like they're going to be another a secondary series from. There's going to be a season 2, as they call it, after reading the ending of this one, and if it happens, I'm definitely going to pick it up. I hope that the team, the Miranda brothers, do continue to do this series, because I'll be on board. It was definitely one of those things that I was just so moved by it that I feel like compelled to continue to stay on this journey. So yeah, again, I don't know how to, I don't want to spoil nothing. You guys just have to read this. It's worth it. Of all the books out there that Aftershock has done, this is probably the one of them all that I would highly recommend the most. Yeah, that's all I got. So one of the reasons why, again, this more of the focusing on the speculation part. Again, these are independent books. The print runs are probably not that high, and again, sometimes the source material is just so good that at some point something so good can't be denied. And if it ever becomes a show, if it ever becomes something, man, this series is just one of those things where it was just so good, too good. And yeah, you kind of don't be fooled with the children in the front cover. It may seem like a kiddie book, but it's not. It definitely has a lot of really sad, messed up things that happen to these kids. So almost along the lines of something is killing the children bad, actually. So if you guys ever get a chance to pick this up, I cannot recommend this enough, especially if you guys are fans of the post-apocalyptic stuff. And this is a different kind of post-apocalyptic story. Normally I like Fist in the North Star, Mad Max kind of situations going on. There's more like a Goonies kind of situation mixed in with some really effed up the road kind of situation. So if you like that kind of thing, then yeah, this is definitely a really interesting twist on this genre of sci-fi post-apocalyptic things going on. Man, I would have loved to have seen this as an anime too. This would have been a great anime. I think realistically it makes more sense to be done in an anime format than a real life movie if they did. But yeah, just again, highly recommended. With indie books, they're hit or miss price wise or whatever, but if it ever catches on, this based on just the material itself, it's great. Okay, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Until next video, ciao.